Welcome to another case at Perspective's Eye. Tech Solutions Inc. fell victim to synthetic identity fraud when scammers used fabricated identities to open fake accounts and secure credits under the company's name. The fraudulent accounts accumulated substantial debt before being discovered, causing financial and reputational damage. Welcome to the digital underworld. Today we are exposing a sinister crime that is quietly wreaking havoc: synthetic identity fraud. This video is divided in 4 parts: building a fake you, vulnerabilities, protecting yourself, and an example of synthetic identity fraud. Building a fake you refers to the creation of a fictitious identity by combining real and false information. Fraudsters use a synthetic identity to conduct fraudulent activities, often blending real data such as a genuine social security number with false names, addresses, and dates of birth. This type of fraud is particularly insidious because it can be harder to detect compared to traditional identity theft. Vulnerabilities. Any of your information can be compromised by a fraudster when building his synthetic identity. So it is important to remember the following. For businesses, regarding credit risk, businesses, especially financial institutions, can unknowingly extend credit to synthetic identities, leading to significant losses when the fraudsters default on loans or credit lines. Operational costs. Synthetic identity fraud can increase operational costs due to the need for more rigorous identity verification processes and the management of fraud-related issues. And reputation damage. Being a target of synthetic identity fraud can damage a company's reputation, leading to a loss of trust among customers and partners. For individuals, there is identity compromise. Fraudsters often use real social security numbers, especially those of children or deceased individuals, as part of the synthetic identity, potentially leading to future credit issues for the actual social security number holder. Credit score impact. Individuals whose social security numbers are used in synthetic identities may find their credit scores impacted by the fraudulent activities associated with the synthetic identity. This process can take time, but once established, the synthetic identity becomes a powerful tool for financial crime. Before going into part 3, if you like this content, please subscribe to our channel, give us a like in this video. Also, leave comments so we can become a better provider of content for you. Protecting yourself. While it is challenging to completely prevent synthetic identity fraud, there are steps you can take. For businesses, apply advanced identity verification. Use multi-factor authentication and biometric verification to confirm identities. Implement machine learning and AI to detect anomalies in identity information. Regular monitoring and audits. Continuously monitor accounts for unusual activities. Conduct regular audits to ensure compliance with security protocols and to detect potential synthetic identities. Data sharing and collaboration. Participate in data sharing initiatives with other businesses and financial institutions to track and prevent synthetic identity fraud. Collaborate with law enforcement and fraud prevention networks to stay updated on the latest trends and methods used by fraudsters. Employee training. Train employees on recognizing the signs of synthetic identity fraud and the proper procedures for identity verification. For individuals, monitor credit reports. Regularly check credit reports for any unfamiliar accounts or activities. Use credit monitoring services that alert you to changes in your credit profile. Protect your personal information. Safeguard social security numbers and other personal information, sharing them only when necessary. Use secure passwords and avoid sharing personal details on unsecured websites and over the telephone. Report suspicious activity. Report any suspected misuse of your Social Security number or personal information to the Federal Trade Commission, or FTC, and credit bureaus. Place fraud alerts on credit freezes, on your credit reports if you suspect you are a victim of identity theft. By being vigilant and proactive, you can reduce your risk of becoming a victim of synthetic identity fraud. Synthetic identity fraud is a complex and evolving threat. It is essential to stay informed and protect yourself. Remember, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. An example of synthetic identity fraud. A fraudster creates a synthetic identity by using the Social Security number of a child who has not yet started using credit, combined with a fake name, date of birth, and address. They apply for a small line of credit using this synthetic identity. Initially, the credit application is denied, but the application itself starts to build a credit life and credit file for the synthetic identity. The fraudster continues to apply for credit, eventually securing a small loan. Over time, they build a positive credit history by making timely payments. Once the synthetic identity has a strong credit score, the fraudster applies for larger loans and credit lines, maxes them out, and disappears, leaving the financial institution with significant losses.